Hello, 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 everybody. How you doing? So, a little thing happened this week, and turns out that the Final Fantasy XVI demo got dropped. Yay! And in the grand tradition of Final Fantasy demos, after all, if you go back and look at my YouTube history, pretty much I started almost my channel with one of the earlier uploads is me summoning Rama in the episode Dusky demo for Final Fantasy 15. One of my earliest edited videos is me playing the Platinum demo of Final Fantasy 15. I guess it only is fitting that I actually play through the 16 demo here. So I downloaded it, and of course I got to trying to figure out how to get this hooked up to my PC. I have a capture card, but it's an old capture card, like older than I probably should be trying to do this with. So you'll have to understand that we're not going to have that crisp 4K gorgeousness that I wish we could have. But that's just kind of the way it shakes out here. No, this will be... It'll look better than Final Fantasy VI does. I guarantee you that. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm not going to be able to do 4K with this. I am going to be doing it on 1080p. So that should get some fidelity. And then, of course, I'm going to set it on graphics mode just to make sure we pump up the visual. Because it's not like, I'm doing things that nothing here supports. The capture card definitely does not support 60 frames per second. So it's not like we would be getting any benefit out of the performance mode on it anyway. That being said, I am looking forward to seeing this, as I have remained mostly in the dark about 16 this time. I was really, super on board and keeping up with every little bit of detail when 15 came out, and then I absolutely fell in love with that game, and everyone else hated it. And that was awkward. And of course now you say that and no, people don't hate Final Fantasy 15. That's ridiculous. But they did. There was a major backlash to that game when it first came out. Major backlash. And so, with that in mind, we're going to just hop right into things, and I am going to just kind of see where things go, and we're going to check out this demo and just kind of have fun with it. And then, of course, after the demo, we'll go back and we're going to finish up. We are doing Final Fantasy VI tonight. We are continuing our playthrough, our retrospective of the entire franchise. So if you're just here seeing the thing Final Fantasy 16 demo, be advised, my name is Vault-Kerion. I am, a little rabbit VTuber, but I am currently playing through the entire Final Fantasy franchise. We started with Final Fantasy 1, and now we're on Final Fantasy 6, just at the end of that one. So, if you're interested in Final Fantasy games and the history of the franchise, feel free to leave a follow. I stream every Tuesday night usually, with some extra stuff usually on the weekend sometimes. Like this weekend, I'm doing Zelda. Now that I've got the capture card working again. So, with that in mind, let's just hop into things. To the gaming sphere! Oh. Alright.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals.
Oh, that's good. I like the Mother Crystals.
Light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation.
Spooky.
Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow Thus did our journey begin.
Oh, we're just jumping right into it, aren't we? Forget, like, I always forget that sometimes some iterations have Ifrit looking exactly like a behemoth with bigger horns. Like, there's been a lot of different incarnations of Ifrit throughout the... Oh! Okay, I'm Phoenix. Shooting tons of missiles. Okay. This is actually kind of cool. This actually reminds me of, strangely enough, the start of Lightning Returns in 13.2. Or more 13.2. That's not a bad thing. People, when this reinforced, like, they started doing previews of this, I actually was like, the combat in this kind of reminds me of Lightning Returns, and people thought, like, oh man, that's not good. Like, no, that's great. The combat in Lightning Returns is magnificent. And that is how I died. Vault-Kerion? I think is how you pronounce that. So, are you gonna say anything, or...? I like how they keep hiring back Amano just to do, like, just the logo.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
I will try to keep that in mind. What'd you say?
Let's get this done.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
I was focusing.
Yes, Sergeant.
I was focusing on the pretty sunset. Alright, that little color bars on the side are... I know, I said it was a damn this. System tab. Okay. Right, where is... Waveform representing in-game... Okay, that's what I had turned on that I thought. I heard types... people online were saying Type C is a really natural way. It's... Magic, L1, R1 is invade. Cycle icons, iconic feat, melee attack, jump. Well, that doesn't put melee attack on R1, which is good by me. I guess the difference there is magic is not on L1, lock one. Okay. Oh. I was already in the main menu. Gotcha.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Well, I'd hurry up, but the game won't let me run yet. So chill out.
Time to move.
See? Now it'll let me do it. So now I can hurry up.
We're just in time.
No. So you have the clearly Middle Eastern people fighting the clearly Viking people. Why do I feel like I'm in a game of Civ? Are we just gonna watch?
Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
Kinda wish we knew what side we were attacking.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our
It is?
cause?
I didn't notice. That's cool.
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
I would not have guessed that was pronounced Waloed.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Drinks! Huh. I do like the establishment of like what a crystal magic based society is like. So you have water crystals to put out water
I
instead of
wonder
like
that you summoned
pitchers.
us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
I don't know what any of those are.
Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed.
I think he's a bit tall.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
There's a man who knows exactly where he stands.
The The Iron Blood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Oh. Short game.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta.
They,
I will need someone to
are
warm
really
me
going
when
for
I
that
come home.
M rating, aren't they?
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Chaos! Man, this game is giving me, so far, it's just, like, so much Type 0 vibes. Only without the whole, you know, high school dating sim thing. Being able to jump at will in a Final Fantasy game has always been kind of a weird thing to me. Not that I don't like it, I love it. It always feels so nice to be able to do it. It's just one of those things where I'm so used to it not being a thing.
Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Oh.
Titan. So the Daleks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
No.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Alright, here's your chance, game. Show us what Shiva looks like. It's the big defining thing, isn't it? Everyone wants to know what this game's incarnation of Shiva will look like. I think we've seen her in the trailers, but as I said, I haven't really paid attention too much to that, but... Wow, downright regal looking this time. And she's gonna start singing Let It Go in the background, and like Sora and Donald and Goofy will be like somewhere on the hill. Yeet. Just the level of detail on that guy's face. That is gorgeous. I will say, this is so far a gorgeous looking game. Titan casts Quake. QTE? No.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
jump up that way? I guess I keep going this way. What? I can't go different directions? Ugh. Hallway simulator. There's that M rating again.
Anytime, Wyvern.
Can't cross that? What? So I can walk this way, but I couldn't walk up. Okay. Those guys just get squished? I do get the feeling that everyone else in my group hates me. Like, they told me they need me, but at the same time, they're like, "Oh, you're so slow. Oh, you're so lazy." And game over.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Well, then get a phoenix down, man. Now do we flash back? Is it flashback time?
Clive!
It's flashback time.
Clive!
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master
What?
while sat on your
Is
arse
that-
in a
could
puddle
it
of
be?
pig swill.
Bosch von
Turned
Ronsenberg?
away. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Puppy. I mean, it looks like
2 arms.
Bosch. Kinda.
It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
I mean, he does. Well, I'm going to disappoint the gallery. Have you seen me play these games?
Let's start again from the beginning.
Okay.
Show me your form.
Attack the Lord Commander. Melee attacks. String together, square. Okay.
Good. Again.
Aha!
Very good.
I can't help it. That font with everything on the lesson complete, all that stuff, makes me think of Elder Scrolls Online for some reason.
Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Huh? Channel your inner flame.
Keep them coming. Well done.
It's not a bad system.
You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude
Is he
my
flirting?
blade.
After all,
It feels like he's flirting.
Your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Sliding at a precise moment will slow down the enemy.
Nice try. How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
What are you doing?
Ah!
Good.
That's actually not terrible. Usually I'm really bad at the whole dodging things, but it gives you a pretty nice window to dodge.
Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power.
You
now
are
to
a
close
Lassie.
them. Well, I'm waiting.
Well, I'm waiting for it to tell me how to do that. Lassie the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard. Impressive.
Thank you.
But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
By that I mean use a potion
seem
and
a
an
little worse
elixir.
than there. Now that won't do at all.
Maybe even an ether or two. Consumable items can be used. Temporary boost. I can assign what they are in the menu to up, right, and down. Gotcha. I'm gonna use the high potion. Okay, I'll use the regular potion too.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice.
These are very vague platitudes, sir.
It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
I was drowned. Wouldn't I already be dead?
Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Yeah, let's go, Bosh.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
The final lesson. Will gauge indicates the opponent's will to fight back, break their spirit by landing attacks, and strike them when they're vulnerable.
Go on, you're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Come on. You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Staggering. Lord Murdoch, Bosh, has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as he can before he gains his sentence. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flame, and a powerful iconic ability.
It's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
There we go. I wonder if they're actually saying anything when they do that. Or if it's just like, here's some funny sounding noises to go along with the tune. I don't know. Could be both. I mean, you can sit there and go, oh, well, it's Soken. Clearly he wrote some sort of lyrics for it, but I mean, what are the lyrics behind Lahi?
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
Don't worry. I'll be dead soon.
Back to your drills.
I'm sorry, he's got Death Flag written all over him.
Joshua.
Oh, he's the lassie.
I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
I do like the touch that he wears red and white robe clothes, because, you know, kind of like a white mage kind of thing, although it's inverted.
This is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
What?
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua.
Yeah?
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
What is the mouse covering thing?
Good day to you, Mother.
Is it so no one can see her lips? Like lip read her berating her own son?
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Oh, she doesn't like him either. No one likes this guy.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
So, am I to take away from that he was like... He was the older brother that was like the stronger, more strapping brother, and then... But he didn't become the dominant for the Phoenix. He didn't become the Lassie. And instead, the precious baby boy, little boy, did, and thus turned him into a soldier, despite the mother wanting it, so she really is. I'm guessing that's the arrangement here.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the bay to watch Clive's spa.
Uh-oh.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Yeah.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
On to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Oh. Oh, he was disowned, wasn't he?
Shields dismissed.
Torgal.
That was an adorable dog.
Where do you think you're going?
You're in trouble.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
He's the head of all the dukes. The Duke of Hazard. The Duke of New York. He's a number one. Shut your face off. Do not fret. Hold down L3 to trust your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your destination will be displayed with a weird symbol.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Don't call him Dad. You're not supposed to call him Dad.
All right. Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess.
Finding items. Useful items. Can I just say how much I appreciate that finding useful items is big, glowy, like shiny pillars instead of like a speck of dust that you have to like play I Spy to get.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
So they all treat him like he's still nobility, but
do not indulge him.
like his actual family does not? I'm kind of curious what the whole relationship here is.
Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every
Also, he's got
day.
that tattoo on his face that they all had at the beginning.
Stand, please.
Stand.
He said stand, so stand. He put your left hand in. Now take it out. Now take it out.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
As does the
Come along
doggy.
Now, back to your duties.
What does the tattoo mean? So that seems genuine. I like that. He's like forcibly, but then when like he gets a chance, he has a genuine little like thank you bow at the end. It's
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
what was talking about handmaiden?
I'm having my bearer filled well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Wheat harvests down again,
Okay, so bearers have
I'm
those?
having my bearer filled well, my lord.
Okay.
Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
So I'm wondering if a bearer is like like a slave or
Fine display, my lord. almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, see, I could see that even in the cutscenes from way down there. I could see there was something sparkly up here. Easy to identify. Doesn't make me feel like I have to frickin' like strain my eyes trying to find all the little doodads. Which I appreciate. Oh, gee, do I appreciate that.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
It is quiet in here. Too quiet.
There's Joshua.
Yes, there is. So they're using wind magic to shape the topiaries. By blowing them around and trimming the edges of the... Hey, Josh. What up, boy?
Are you worried about the war?
Yeah, he's worried about the
Expect
war.
the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you.
Worst comes to worst, you can just burn everything.
Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
What are you doing? What are you berating them for? Making an effort. Some large gates require extra effort. Press X to access them, and then push R2 to pull or push with all your might. Bye, puppy.
Good luck.
Oh, that's adorable. I can't resist. Ah! Cute animals. Why? Why do there have to be cute animals? Don't say that. Don't jinx it. I had a little whisper in my ear that said he's so he could die, and I want that to happen. Not to Torgal. He's cute.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
I'd like a
All right,
McRib.
you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches.
The Blight,
It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Ooh.
Flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must...
Given the
secure
fact that the
Drake's
Iron
breath.
Kingdom is still around in the
Without
flash
the blessing
forward,
of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
and a large sweet tea.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Okay.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
I'm assuming she just walked in.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes.
All right.
Your Grace.
First, I would have you go to the Chaos Temple and rescue Princess Sarah. Hold the center button to access Active Time Lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progress. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. So, okay. Neat. It gives you just like an immediate, like, here's what's relevant to what's going on right now. And I assume there's like a full codex where you can go through all of this stuff. Nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with the Roselith as its capital. Rosaria was formed with a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand under the united banner of Archduke Elwyn Rossfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of their own, the duchy has been long locked in a bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over the possession of Drake's Breath, which lies further to the east in the midst of the boiling sea. The mother crystals. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that people make of the twins rely on them everyday lives. People of the twins? Is there... Okay. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with making magics even more potent. The Iron Kingdom. So I'm assuming, yeah, Drake's Breath is their mother crystal. So there's apparently some sort of blight. It's growing, taking over. Destroying the lands. And the only way to do anything about it is to have a mother crystal that protects you. And since this kingdom does not have a mother crystal, they're looking to go and fight another kingdom that they've been at war with for a long time and try and lay claim to theirs. That seems to be the general setup here. But naturally, I don't think things are going to go so great. As both we have the branded mark in the future, and the Iron Kingdom is still around.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Yeah.
I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think
He's
I don't know
coughing.
that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our
Yeah,
household
so?
has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
Oh, so the dominant has to sit on the throne in their kingdom. He is regent.
And you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Yeah, why do I get the feeling she's not necessarily interested in, like,
I'm going to sleep.
companionship and love?
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
I'm also kind of wondering if,
Wishing on a
like,
star.
Clive isn't actually her son, like he remarried or something.
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
No!
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
And carry his burdens.
He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well,
It's
if you're
only
not going to
steel,
pay
but
to your safe return, I shall just have to do it
with the
for
right
you.
equipment, I might be able to turn it into mug.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assume the
We
war
have
between
always
our
been at
nations will
war
be
with the Iron
last.
Kingdom.
But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Sorry, I love all the stuff that's just kind of like, we know where this ends up, because we had already the flash forward before the flashback. So always like, you'll be alright. No.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
I will say probably one of the nicest things about this so far is even in the demo, we're getting a good sense of like the fact that like the story is taking its time. It's not leaving things vague. It's explaining things. It's taking, you know, it's not just jumping to like here, and then like, you know, maybe we'll put it together later. Which has been a problem in the franchise, really.
I'll try.
I mean, we haven't got that far in our retrospective playthrough, but I mean... It does kind of become a thing where it's just kind of like, okay, here's all the stuff at the beginning, and we'll assume that you're either reading the codexes, or, you know, you'll be able to piece this together, like, later or something.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us
And shield the firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Again, though, with the Type 0 comparisons, because that started with the Phoenix Nation to begin with. Or, you know, the Vermilion Bird.
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say,
I like how the biggest clue that this was worked on by a lot of the same team that did Final Fantasy XIV is the armor designs. Like, you look at these guys' armor, it's just like, oh, wow, yeah, that looks like something right out of Final Fantasy XIV.
If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
Oh, come on!
pleasure, my lord.
Wade and Tyler? You didn't go with Biggs and
To the
Wedge?
marshes, then.
Really? Fail.
May the blessing of the crystals go with us.
You guys don't have a crystal. The world map displays all locations by glowing pins. Okay, so there's like fast travel between locations. Which I guess makes sense. We don't have a car with an awesome mixtape this time.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
Lost in a fog. Support accessories such as the Ring of Timely Strikes and the Ring of Timely Focus can be changed and equipped in the Gear tab. Find a combination that suits your liking. Okay. Attributes tab provide comprehensive... Yeah, I figured. Strength, vitality, willpower. What is willpower? Oh my goodness, they actually explain what the stats do! Select their stagger ability. Vitality is defense. And strength is attack power. So let's see, I have the Rosarian Belt, Rosarian Oath, Ring of Timely Strikes, Timely Healing. Will equipped automatically use a potion when he falls behind under a certain point. Will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. Sure, I'll wear that one too.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this blight stuff.
Anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
2 gil. Oh. Oh, that's... that doesn't fill me with a ton of confidence in terms of how much money progression will work in this game. They don't have little hats. Oh, they do have little hats. That is definitely a different design for them. Use L1 after striking an opponent with a has a magical damage. Nice.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Is that really that big of a surprise? That the reports were true? Are goblins really that rare of a occurrence that...
my lord.
There's more.
Loot.
Down with you!
That wasn't bad. I have to say, the combat does feel very nice. Push! Or kick! Butterflies! That must mean this is related to some ancient Greek myths, because they're blue butterflies. If you know what I'm referring to there, then you've been following me for a long time.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell singers.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
Stay down!
Okay. Still trying to get used to the whole combat thing, because it's like on one hand it's like really solid, but the other hand it's like part of it is like I have an ability that allows me to they said like the circle ability allows you to swoop in, but he kind of automatically does that. I don't know if that's one of the rings I have equipped or what, but that's what, oh, okay. There's where I'm supposed to go.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
Yeah, it might not be. Maybe it's a bed and breakfast. Maybe it's an Airbnb. In the middle of the swamp. Surrounded by goblins. Just because they have an Airbnb in a goblin neighborhood doesn't mean the the Airbnb is run by goblins.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader.
Oh, easy got the regular, like the normal traditional goblin hat
Take care
even.
of his followers first. Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
And there was one.
Yeah, come on, boss man.
Shit! He's invited
A chubby guy.
Here it comes.
I like how he's still got the same size head. This is really fat. Larger enemies can be faced with caution. They have more HP and smaller counterparts. Use devastating abilities to overwhelm foes. Use their blessing of the Phoenix not only to cause, but also break their will.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. You don't have to tell me twice.
A partial stagger. Enemies will become partially staggered when their will is reduced to okay. Hitting a willow down. Yeah, we kind of established that. Use just... Why do I get the feeling that I actually just parried something and then it's like, oh, I should probably explain what you just did. There we go. Gigas? Jigas? Yay, leveled up. Now where'd the leader go?
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Where am I going?
There he is.
So now he causes trouble. You know, we could just jump over that. Does he have a little beard too?
This ends now.
I like the little voice he has it.
What's in there?
Oh Are we really starting with this?
Warble is far south.
Ah!
Be clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite. That reeks! I said, stay away from its mouth!
You would have to use that.
Where's it going?
It's leaving.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh. Wow. Is this sucking in the entire lake? Cinematic strike.
Now! Before it recovers!
That was pretty good. There you go, a nice half stagger in there.
You won't be gone for long.
And here we go with this one.
Cannot fall here.
Cinematic evasion.
Now for the final push, my lord.
Oh wow, fire does like no damage on this thing. I was thinking because it's a marble it might do like... Ow! Yeah, I don't think that's a dodgeable attack.
I'd rather we made it die.
That is my general approach to these fights as well. Ew. Ow. Okay, I think we almost have this.
A feat worthy of song.
There we go. And then I went to sleep like a big baby.
My lord. Thanks. I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbles too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment.
Yeah.
If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach
Something about
Phoenix
that
Gate
guy
before
reminds me of someone. I don't know. It's just like his like facial design and the haircut and everything like that. He looks different enough from like all the other NPCs that I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. I don't know where though.
Damned blight.
Hey, you can't spell blight without light, man. Become the warrior of darkness. Become who you were chosen to be. And I'm assuming at some point this will open up and you'll be able to travel to multiple different places. Like head back to town, or go to the next adventure, or here's a few different options. Replay this area, maybe. I don't know.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming, straight down a Morbal's gullet.
That was probably the best part of that whole thing.
tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Some of that detail is just amazing. Like, you see, like, he takes a swig of the drink, and there's little driblets of, like, overpouring ale. He ate everything except for, like, 3 tomatoes? What are we cheering about?
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father?
Do we?
Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
Oh, well,
We cannot live without the blessing
America?
of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Now they're just singing for some reason. Don't worry, Joshua. It could be worse. It could be one of those brats from Class 0.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I've been missed.
That poor kid. He just... Everything about him just gives off the impression of someone who has been given a job that he does not want to do. Meanwhile, Doggy is here.
She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts
Oh,
are
never
the only
do.
time
Never do.
Shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you.
Yeah, but you have the blonde hair.
To lead our people. I don't have the strength, but you do.
Every man has his duty.
Is it just me, or is this not just like part of the plot of The Dragon Prince on Netflix?
When our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
It's my burden to bear your burden.
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets.
This isn't gonna end well.
I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Cute dog. Oh yeah, this scene never is very good. You know, middle of the night, front of the gates. You know, that's exactly the type of scene that you're sitting there going like, oh yes, clearly this will end well.
Supplies from the capital.
Yep, them's wagons.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys and people, eh?
What in the...
Yeah. Didn't see that coming. See, my guess is the fact that, like, honestly, the whole war between nations thing is the front plot. But my guess is about maybe halfway through the game, we'll find out that there's something else going on behind the scenes tied to the mother crystals. And that's when things will get real interesting. Hence why the A-plot not being like, oh, this is a bit predictable. Yeah, well, yeah, it's the A-plot. It's gonna follow kind of a set tropes and things like that, but it's mostly just kind of get things rolling until you can get to the B plot, which is one of what's really kind of going on behind the scenes type of thing. That's my guess based on like some of this right in here. No idea if that's true or not. No idea of anything. But as I said, like I've like maybe watched half the trailers once. I kind of committed not to like super getting in on this like theorizing or speculating or anything like that with this game. I'm playing it one way or the other. I've never not played a Final Fantasy game, no matter how good or bad they supposedly are. So here I am, doing my thing.
What's that?
Sulfur.
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
It's me, Wade.
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Wait, are we playing as him now? Flight of the Fledgling.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
He knows Kiraga? Pays to be the dominant, I guess.
What was that?
Screaming.
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Your Highness, he's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty.
Try to save your strength.
Cast Life 3.
They were laughing.
Yeah, now they're dead.
Why would the Empire?
We must find my father.
The Empire? So this is not the Iron Kingdom. This is a different faction that we may or may not have already encountered.
Who does that?
I can do this.
Take him.
He has to take a big breath.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Every time he casts a spell.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Really? I think the bigger question is, why would they do this? You don't have anything to gain. You don't have a crystal. Like, that's why I thought the whole thing was about, like, oh, we're gonna go to war and, like, claim the other nation's crystals. But
I am the dominant. Just remain vigilant, Your Highness.
I have to imagine the only other reason would be, like, we want to get rid of all the other dominants or something.
Tyler!
I'm just calling them Biggs and Wedge. I don't care.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
I always wondered how magical healing in Final Fantasy works, like on an actual, like, physical level. Does it just, like, rebuild the flesh? Does it mend?
Clive!
Like a suture, or?
come here.
survive, thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
Oh, hey.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
Biggs.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot.
And then we get trapped.
We should make straight for the rear gate.
After this sequence, we'll take a break and then switch over to Final Fantasy VI. I don't plan on playing all of this. I know it's like several hours long, apparently. So mostly I'm just kind of... Or maybe this will be the end of it. I don't know.
Omnia lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
Programmable owlgrams.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
That's what he's doing, kid.
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
Use the duty finder if you have not found it.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Time to mess stuff up. Did you just, like, salute him like you would, like, the king? Alright. Stone skin tonic. Nice. Astrologer, I'm assuming that's a magic user. Legionnaire, that's a soldier.
Everyone's dead.
Not everyone. You're alive. King's alive.
Damn it.
Brother's alive. Yeah, I suppose, like, of anything so far, that has been my one complaint, is that hold R2 to open the big door thing. Like, I don't mind a man, but don't make me do the busy work. That's not necessary.
Captain.
It's not any more immersive. Saying hold down the button instead of pushing it. So now you're making me do 2 buttons.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Down with you!
I don't know if it's because I'm on story difficulty or, like, it's
right?
one of the items I have equipped or something.
It's my father and
But
Joshua I'm worried about.
It looks like I'm doing
We
some
should
really
head back.
awesome stuff here. I'm just pushing square. I can't imagine that's like the normal gameplay.
Hey, look out!
I've seen so many people like comparing that scene and going, "Ah, that's a Final Fantasy 14 reference." Like
May I
Like
have
that-
this dance?
entire pose for Dragoons has not been a thing since like frickin' 1992.
Not that it will save you! Stay still, damn you!
So the Empire has Dragoons, so I'm assuming their dominant is...
He's open!
Probably Bahamut, I'm guessing.
Now, Clive! Have at it!
You're going to regret that, boy.
But I have to say, like, in terms of, like, the fights, so the abilities and everything are really well telegraphed, so it's... Ooh, I had that slightly mistimed.
To send rag.
But, like, the fact that it's, like, he does special attacks that you need to dodge, right? They're usually really well telegraphed. You can kind of see where things are going to go and everything like that. So, you definitely... It's nice. It's polished. You can definitely see where hiring the guy who is behind the Devil May Cry combat was well worth the effort, because the combat is pristine.
They sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
No, I think they mean to eradicate you.
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Oh boy.
What is that?
It's a helicopter? Where's Sora?
Uncle, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Great. Is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
What is with these M-rated Final Fantasy games killing chocobos?
That won't be possible.
You honor the snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No!
Oh! That is a lot of blood!
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too.
Uh-oh.
You have to keep Father safe.
And that's when his Lassie brand grows.
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Kill him! Now!
He's manifesting.
Phoenix.
Why do I get the feeling that dominants are actually kind of really fucking scary?
The Phoenix! Joshua!
It's a pretty bird.
Murdoch! His Highness! No! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control!
He's gone up. He's a berserker.
I have to save him! No, my lord! Fall back! Climb!
Oh! It's two chocobos! No!
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please.
So...
Joshua, are you in pain? Not now.
What the?
Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him. My lord?
What?
What in the name of...
Fireman!
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
So it turns out Clive was an icon. Who knew?
Who are you? Leave me! Go!
And this leads into that battle at the very beginning, doesn't it? Yep. Icon battles. Fire, aim, evade. Okay. There we go. It's weird that the targeting is with the L stick instead of R stick. It's not...
This cannot be!
And now we're in the underground?
There's only one icon of fire!
Punch. Kick.
Is this the repository?
The what?
He's destroying everything!
Like that. I think we're a little underneath the castle at this point. Like, I don't know what a castle you're gonna bring in.
I have to save them!
So, where are we? Does anybody know? So it seems like these are castles, but it also seems like we're like a mile underneath the ground. Weird. Come on, what's the target over?
I made a promise to my brother!
So I will kill you, my brother!
And I need to keep it! I will do my duty!
Like it just says awakening, like, oh, that's a thing? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's like it's his superpower, like there you are. What the? Oh no, it's a jet shot! So who won?
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
Oh yeah, because he's Phoenix. You killed your brother! Congrats! Those poor guys. They just barely survived and then they got crushed. See, my mind's all abuzz about like where this could go and I have no idea. Like... Like, is the core of the story about, like, these two brothers fighting? Or... Those sound effects, man.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him!
Oh.
Please! Stop it!
I was originally kind of joking about the Evangelion comparisons, but, I'm wondering if there's more evidence to that than this, the original thought. Huh.
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Thank you for playing the Final Fantasy XVI demo.
Please!
Jeez.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped.
Ew.
Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here.
Oh boy.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line.
Wow.
All in its right place.
And... wow. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about her,
Chin up,
but...
lad.
wow.
A soldier.
Joshua.
Oh, that is the end of the demo. Okay. Wow. What do I think of that? I think that's a very strong opening. I think we have well-established heroes and villains. I think the rest... I'm excited for this. This is definitely solid. There's a few incredibly minor things that I'd like to change. I wish they was, but those are incredibly super minor. Overall, this is really well done and definitely is a better job of telling a coherent narrative than a lot of, like, there's no confusion right now about who's on whose side, who is good, who's bad, what the stakes are at play, what people's motivations were. I didn't have any issue with any of that. So I have to give A+. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the rest of the game, because I know there's going to be something like worked into this, more details. There's going to be a B plot somewhere in here that's going to like reveal something, like something else is at play. Namely, just you could tell just from the marketing, because one of the big things is they say like the mother crystals have ruled over our lives for too long, for long enough. So there's definitely seems to be an implication that the mother crystals aren't just there for the sake of having magic, you know? There's definitely something more at play there, and I cannot wait to see what it is. And, you know, in due time, we will be back to this one in the order of our usual release schedule. As I said, we're on Final Fantasy VI right now, so we're going to switch over that here and keep playing that tonight. But we will get to this when we get to this, and we will play through all of it there as well. And that might not be for a while, but, you know, we'll get there. So, as I said, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here as I work to get things set up and changed over to the Final Fantasy stuff, because I've got a very particular setup here with the capture card and everything that I have to switch over to get back into our usual Final Fantasy. That said, stick around. We'll be back with some Final Fantasy VI after this. I'll get things switched over, everything. And go ahead and stretch your legs, get yourself something to eat, get a drink, have some fun. Enjoy.